Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rock 75. I'm Brian Lee and today we are going to dive into a little bit of my pen collection with a Disney back to school pen tag. Stay tuned. And welcome back everybody. As I said before, I am Brian Lee and you're here with the Rock 75 for a Disney inspired back to school pen tag. Now this is my first pen tag and you guys know I have several pens, but honestly this is pretty much the extent of my collection back here behind me. I do have a few more pen boards that I have not actually put up on the wall yet. So I do have a few more pens here and there, but not a lot. So this pen tag might be a little bit challenging and I may have to interpret some of the categories very loosely. But before we get started, I do want to say that if you're brand new to this channel, then welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming in and watching and spending a little bit of time right here in this corner of the internet with us. Here at the Rock 75, we do Disney box openings, subscription box openings, some Disney, some not. We do some tag videos and magic mail opening and just a whole lot of fun Disney stuff. And it really is just kind of a place for us to come hang out and talk all things Disney. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you are new and you have not subscribed, please become part of our Rockstar family and hit that subscribe button down below. And also make sure you select the bell notification. That way you always know when I upload new content for you. With that being said, if you are a returning Rockstar, then welcome back, and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here and I hope you guys, everybody, will have a lot of fun with this pen tag today. Now, as I said, this is a back to school themed pen tag and I wasn't sure at first how that was going to work, but honestly everybody's kind of just now going back to school really all across the world. I know a lot of public schools, a lot of universities, colleges, they just started going back to school, some last week, some this week, some next week. Even some elementary and public schools just started going back recently. Here where I live, our schools have been back for a month already, and they are actually, some of them are in classes. Here in my specific county and school board, they gave the parents options. Their kids could either go to the classroom or they could do virtual learning. So, you know, whatever works best for you and your family and your needs. But today, we're going to focus on the happiness of everything, and we're going to focus on Disney pens. I'm really excited to get to share some of my pen collection with you. So, in honor of the back to school theme, I decided to channel the inner frat boy that is there with my Monsters University hat. And let's just get right into this and see what we can find. For this pen tag, there are 9 different categories in which I will showcase 1, maybe 2 pens for that specific category. And the first one is back to school shopping. Showcase a pen of a fashionable character. Okay, well, I kind of took this a little too literal maybe. I actually decided to focus these 2 pens that I have. These are the Princess High Heel Shoe Collection pens. As you can see, I have Snow White and I have Ariel here. These 2 pens worked, in my opinion, because 1, princess, and 2, couture, honey. I mean, what princess is not going to go back to school with the fashionable shoe? I mean, for real. All right. Our second category is called Gather Your Supplies, and this is to showcase a pen that represents school supplies. Well, for me, whenever I went back to school shopping, even in college, when I went to gather my stuff for school, the very first thing I bought every year, I don't care if I was in college and I knew I was never going to need it, I still bought markers and colored pencils and paint because arts was my favorite of any subject or any class I could ever take. So the pens that I'm showcasing are paint. I have Stitch and Tinkerbell. And as you can see, this is literally buckets of paint, but I thought it was appropriate because it's paint and you use paint in art class. And why not have magical Disney paint? Category number 3 is reading, writing, arithmetic. Show a pen of a character doing schoolwork. I will be very honest. I did not enjoy school. I did not enjoy going to college. I just, I knew the importance. I knew I had to have the degree, so I did what I had to do. And I went, but I always got aggravated in school. I did. Unless it was an artsy class. Theater, visual arts of some kind, painting, sculpting, drawing. I love the actual arts and the hands-on. But reading, writing, arithmetic always gave me a big old headache, just like Orange Bird. So I decided to showcase this pen of Orange Bird because honestly, that's how I felt every day having to do reading, writing, and arithmetic. Category 4, teacher's pet. Show a pen of an animal. Well, you guys know I have pups. I've always loved my puppos. I have 2 dogs right now that I adore. And y'all know how I feel about a certain Disney pup right there. So I figured, why not feature him in pen form as well? So of course, in show a pen that represents an animal, a teacher's pet, it's gonna be Pluto. He's gonna be everybody's pet. Category number 5, this club's for you. Show a pen focusing on a character that would join an after school or an academic club. So I went with this pen. This is a Disney Cruise Line pen from several years ago that was promoting Finding Dory. As you see, we've got Dory right there. We've got the octopus. I picked this one because I feel like the swim team or the water polo team or any kind of after-school water team would be an after-school club. I know sometimes swimming is a school sport, but the schools that I've seen lately, they don't necessarily have a swim team, but it is an after-school program or event. So I chose this to be after-school club. I guess it's not really academic, but if you don't have good grades and a good academic record, then you don't get to be in the swim club. Category number 6 is lunchtime. One of my favorite times of the day, just being honest. But lunchtime is to show a pen representing food. Go with me here. Just bear with me. This pen, let me get it turned the right way. This pen. Do you recognize what this pen is for? This is the retro symbol for the Land attraction at Epcot. If you're familiar with the Land, you know it's all about food. It's about growing sustainable food or growing it in a sustainable way. And it's healthy, it's vegetables and fruits and farm-raised fish, sustainable farming, and I mean, that screams lunchtime to me. That's everything. That's a full, pyramid of food right there, right? But what makes it even better is when I add this pen beside it, the Swedish chef, because, wort, you gotta have a chef to cook the food. Category number 7 is Go Team Go. And this is a pen that represents sports. So I kind of found something. I haven't seen many people with this pen. I'm sure it's a common pen, but I think it's really, really old, which is why I haven't seen many people with it. And that's why I wanted to focus on this pen. So this is the little mascot he's one of the mascots with Blizzard Beach. So he's like a Yeti snowman kind of thing for Blizzard Beach. I know Alligator is the main one, but this guy's there too. And so there he is on skis, getting ready to do a little slalom run. And I thought that, downhill skiing or cross-country skiing or any kind of snow activity is definitely a sport. So that's why I chose him. Category number 8 is make new friends and keep the old. Show a pen representing a group of characters on the pen. And this pen is honestly one of my favorite pens in my collection. This is one of the very first pens that I ever purchased specifically to keep as part of a collection. And that would be my Walt Disney pen here. I'm trying to make it focus so that you can see. I'm sorry that it's blurry, guys. I haven't figured out how to show pens very well yet. But as you can see, it's got a beautiful picture of Walt right there in the middle. And going all the way around, you have some of his first drawings of the characters. So Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto down there on the bottom. There's Donald and Goofy. Then over here, you have Clarabelle. And I believe this guy's name was Clarence. I think it's what, Clarence or something like that. Anyway, it's not your typical group of characters, but I thought, what better pen to showcase make new friends and keep the old, because we've all made new friends with all of these characters, but yet here they are in their old form. Category 9, favorite teacher. Show a pen of a character who would be your favorite teacher. This was my favorite category to look for pens for. And I'm just going to show it. There you go. Here comes the smolder, shirtless Flynn Rider. All I'm going to say is that if my PE teachers or my physical education teachers, if they ever looked like this, I'm saying I would have been in physical education all day, every day. All day, every day. You know what I mean? Come on, I mean, my physical appearance would be a whole lot different if I went to report to this guy for class every day, I can promise you. So there you go, guys. That was my back to school pen tag. I want to say thank you so very much to Thomas over at Stitches Ohana, who tagged me in this and challenged me to search through my pens and find things that would fit in this category. So thank you so much, Thomas, for doing that. This was my first pen tag, and it truly did challenge me to think on some of the pens that I have, and I loved it. It was awesome. So thank you for that. I will actually link Thomas's video down below. So if you want to see the choices that he made for his pen tag, then you can look at the link down below and go over to his channel and check him out. So now is my turn to tag someone else so that they get to do this. And I decided to reach out to my friend Lindsay at OK Disney. I know Lindsay has pens, honey. Lindsay got pens, and Lindsay loves to show and talk about her pens. So I think this is going to be so much fun for her. I cannot wait to see what she comes up with, because I truly think she's going to blow this out of the water, and I'm here for it. I can't wait. So Lindsay, hats off to you. I'm passing the baton, so to speak, and now it is your turn to show off your pens with your back to school Disney tag. I will make sure that I also link Lindsay's channel down below so you can go check her out, and when she posts her video of her pens, you'll be able to see what she picked out and decided to use for her channel. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you had fun diving into a little section of my pen collection. Maybe one day we'll do a bigger pen video or something. Let me know in the comments down below if that's something you would want to see. If a pen tour of my pens and collectible buttons, if that's something you want, let me know. We'll do it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give me a like, because you know that thumbs up is a great big Disney hug, and I love those warm hugs from all of you guys. You're an amazing family, and I'm so glad that you're one of my rock stars, or that you're new and you're checking out the video, and hopefully you have now become a rock star and part of this Rockstar family. Thank you so much. Go out, do good, be good, feel good, and be the change that you want to see, all right? Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.